Have you ever heard that? Someone stole $81 million from the bank? Sounds insane. The same had happened in 2016 in Bangladesh, where robbers looted a bank. The Bangladesh bank robbery, also known as the Bangladesh bank cyber heist, was a theft that took place in February 2016. Reports surfaced in February of a spectacular bank hack that sucked $81 million from accounts at Bangladesh Bank in just hours. The Great Bangladesh Cyber Heist shows the truth is stranger than the fiction. Hackers stole $81 million from the Bangladesh Bank in a matter of hours and appear to have targeted other banks that use SWIFT. But how did it happen? Let me tell you. Here's the start of the story. On February 4, 2016, unknown hackers used the SWIFT credentials of Bangladesh central bank workers to send more than 3 dozen fraudulent money transfer requests to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, asking the bank to transfer millions of Bangladesh Bank's funds to bank accounts in Philippines, Sri Lanka, and other parts of Asia. The hackers managed to get $81 million sent to Rizal Commercial Bank Corporation in Philippines via 4 different transfer requests, and an additional $20 million sent to Pan Asia Banking in a single request. But the Bangladesh Bank managed to stop $850 million in other transactions. The $81 million was deposited into the 4 accounts at Rizal Bank in Manila on February 4. These accounts had all been opened a year earlier, in May 2015, but had been inactive with just $500 sitting in them until the stolen funds arrived. A printer error enabled the Bangladesh Bank to discover the heist. The bank's SWIFT system is configured to automatically print out a record each time a money transfer request goes through it. The printer works 24 hours so that when the workers arrive each morning, they check the tray for transfers that got verified overnight. But when the director of the bank checked the printer tray, he found it vacant. When the bank workers tried to print the reports manually, they couldn't do it. The software on the terminal that relates to the SWIFT network indicated that a critical system file was missing. When they finally got the software working the next day and were able to restart the printer, dozens of suspicious transactions spitted out. They contacted SWIFT and New York Fed, but the attackers had timed their heist so well that it was the weekend in New York. No one there responded, and it wasn't until Monday that bank workers in Bangladesh finally learned that 4 of the transactions had gone through, amounting to $101 million. The perpetrators were doubted to have been aided by insiders within the targeted bank, who assisted in taking advantages of weaknesses in the bank's access to SWIFT global payment network.